Hi, I'm Julia, University of Michigan law grad and now full-time LSAT prep consultant. I got into the LSAT back in 2017, and I spent many industrious months studying for this exam and was ultimately able to leverage my score into a generous offer from the University of Michigan. At the University of Michigan, I spent 3 of the best years of my life getting involved with various student organizations, from the Public Defense Training Institute to the Innocence Clinic to the Student Gender Violence Project. I connected with some truly remarkable individuals and engaged in some rewarding and indispensable intellectual conversations that I remember to this day. I can't say enough good things about Michigan. Go Blue, and also about law school in general. It honestly is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and so congratulations for starting this really meaningful process with the LSAT. After I graduated law school, I went to the District of Nevada, where I clerked for Magistrate Judge Elena Ucha, and ever since, I actually have been tutoring for the LSAT full-time. I fell in love with LSAT tutoring, mostly because I fell in love with the LSAT itself, as absurd as that maybe sounds to someone who has understandably been frustrated with this test. But genuinely, I do really love this exam. I think it is so unique, so challenging, but so rewarding at the same time, and it really is getting you to think in a way that no other standardized test can or does. In terms of advice for LSAT prep, I want to start there. I really want to try and encourage students who are either daunted by the task in front of them or maybe a little bit defeated by their preparation behind them to just try and reconnect with the part of themselves that loves thinking and loves learning. The LSAT is one big puzzle. It can be funny, it can be confounding, it can be informative. There really is something for everyone. What sets me apart from other tutors is it's really important to me to get to know my students on a comprehensive and individual level. I want to know how your mind works. I want to know how you're feeling today, how your family's doing, what your associations with academics have been, any particular blind spots you might have. I want to know if you're working with English as a second language. I want to know how many tests you've taken. I really want to get to know who you are, what you care about, why you're in this, so that I can then use those ideas as a foundation to create a unique prep system and schedule that's going to kind of maximize your strengths and make sure we're hitting on all your weak points to the best extent possible. I think that I'm a pretty patient LSAT tutor. I've really been a lot around the block. I've worked with dozens and dozens, maybe hundreds of students at this point over the years. This is all I do. So one of my strengths also is that I'm just truly committed. This is my career. I'm in it. And so I've seen it all. I understand it all. I'm not going to judge you. I'm never going to make you feel small during this process. I'm going to do my best to sort of boost you up while also being very straightforward and giving you the truth. Because the reality is, in terms of setting yourself up for success, practice is really important and it's indispensable. And so I'm not going to beat around the bush when it comes to things like that. But also I understand that any setbacks students are experiencing in the moment are just one part of a really big picture on a really long journey. And so, yeah, it's just a privilege to be along for the ride. At the end of the day, it's about growing and refining your thought processes, which is going to make you not only a stronger law student and lawyer, but also a better citizen of humanity. I genuinely believe that so deeply, and it's one of the reasons that I got into helping pre-law students. I think that we need to center critical thinking, we need to center considerate deliberation in the humanities, as well as creativity and writing skills. And the LSAT and law school offer us a chance to do all of these things. We need better lawyers in the world. We need more lawyers in the world who genuinely care about what they're doing. And the LSAT is the first step to becoming one of those lawyers. So I'm always super excited to meet new students. I'm always super excited to meet old students who've been at it forever and feel like maybe they're burning out or maybe they're just getting started. I'm looking forward to working with any new students that I get in the future. And I'm always available if any thoughts or questions come up. So really nice to meet you, and thanks for listening.